Hi, ladies. Hey guys, what is up? It is Monday. I'm back with Monday Coffee with the Doll. I got my coffee with coconut cream. So good. So I apologize for not having my video up last week. Due to my hectic, crazy schedule, I was not able to edit it and get it posted. The thing with doing these is, it's like I film it and then I edit it and then I upload it, and all of that takes literally half a day and all night to upload. It takes forever. So I wasn't able to get it done, so I just posted the raw video on Facebook. I hope you guys didn't mind, but I'm back. I hope you're ready to start the week out like normal, together with me. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about a few different things. I wanted to talk about the new things that are going on with the vintage doll, and some content and posts that I'm going to be doing that I hope you guys enjoy. Then also, we're going to talk a little bit about a topic called Girls Can Really Suck. It's true, they can. So, you guys know Monday Coffee jumps around all the time. It's just kind of a discussion about whatever went on during that week, something that stood out to me that I can turn into a positive content for you guys to watch, maybe inspire something or help any life issues my followers are having. So I was talking a little bit about how pinup, the energy and the scene of pinup has been struggling with a girlfriend of mine this morning, and she really had a good point, and she was going to be making a video soon about it, talking about how pinup is just kind of, it's turning into something that it was never meant to be, and it doesn't have to, and all of us involved can change it and take it back to where it's supposed to be. But she was sharing some screenshots with me from some girls that they're just ugly in nature, and they really need to find a hobby that occupies their time, because apparently their pinup hobby doesn't occupy their time enough to not constantly be talking crap about everybody else. And it blows my mind to see. I mean, it's 2016. Like, are we not beyond bullying yet, especially as grown women? But you know, when pinup first started, my cat is going crazy at my door. 1 second. Do you want out, fatness? So sorry. Fatness always died and wanted out to go eat and get more fatness. So, but it's 2016, and pinup has come such a long way. And from what it was to what it is now is really, really different. Just from the 11 years that I've been in it, it's really changed, and it's blossomed. Probably 70% of what pinup consists of is nothing but positive. It's women supporting each other. It's women out there doing great things for their community. It's women who are finding themselves and embracing themselves and finding their self-worth and their self-confidence, and they're learning how to express themselves and embrace themselves in positive ways. But the other percentage is just like mind-blowingly negative and gross behavior. And I get way more emails from girls asking me for tips and advice that always end in the same thing. Thank you for being so awesome and replying to me and being so helpful. I've been having a hard time because most of the girls I've messaged either treat me really bad, or they ignore me, or they act like I'm bothering them, or they act like I'm stupid because I'm asking these questions and they don't have time for me. And it blows my mind because, I mean, pinup is clearly its own thing now. It started out really more of a rockabilly and custom culture thing, and pinup is getting so strong and so well followed, and there's so many women getting involved in it that it's becoming its own lifestyle and its own thing. It's truly just coming to life. And it didn't used to be that way. And the bigger it gets, the more women get involved. And unfortunately, not all women are very mature, and they're not very nice, and they can be extremely catty. And it's sad to see something that's so beautiful and positive, women get into it and they immediately go into it like it's a competition, like they have to prove something, like they are in competition with any other girl dressing the style. And it's funny to me because pinup wasn't really what it is now, because social media has given it so many platforms to turn into this huge thing that it didn't used to be. Before Facebook, I mean, there's always been pinup girls. There's always been pinup girls because that's just rockabilly girls, and the style is considered pinup. And the girls who used to do the photos and get in magazines, they did it just because it's fun and they loved it, and it's who they were, it's the lifestyle they lived, it's the style they wore, it was them inside and out. And they didn't care if they were, you know, featured on this Facebook page, and they didn't care if, you know, so-and-so got this feature and they didn't, and they weren't cutthroat trying to win every pinup competition they got into. And there wasn't cliques. Women just enjoyed pinup because it's such a positive, fun thing, and that's what draws women into it anyways. So it blows my mind to see how many women and even men in this culture are so cutthroat and hateful. Life is not a competition, and that's kind of what it reminded me of. You know, we were talking about how negative a lot of the people in this scene are, and it's unnecessary. It's really, really unnecessary, and the more of an attraction it carries to itself, and the more people get involved, the more ugly personalities are being brought into it. And what used to just be car shows and amazing music and good people who loved a time gone by and this eclectic retro culture is now people constantly vying for who's more rockabilly, who's more pinup, who I want. Well, I won this contest at this little car show at my state. So what? That doesn't make you better than anybody. Let me tell you, I haven't ever competed in a pinup contest because it's just not my thing. I have nothing against them, but I can definitely say that I have seen a lot of negative behavior come out of pinup contests. Like, it's just women just going to, I'm gonna win, and if it's not fun, why would you want to be a part of it? Like, pinup contests at car shows, they're for fun. They're to dress up and be pretty and enjoy girl time and share this love of something. It's not about, you know, trying to be better than any of the other girls. If you're not having fun and you can't hang out with all of them afterwards, or you're talking crap about one of the other girls backstage, I don't want to be a part of that, and nobody's going to want to be a part of that. And this is kind of how things die out and why nobody wants to be a part of them, because they get flooded with such negative energy and negative behavior. And apparently the negative behavior in this culture is at like a crazy, crazy high. And I get contacted from people all over the world. Not just here, I mean all over, because rockabilly is all over. It's in Japan, it's in the UK, it's in Australia, it's in New Zealand, it's everywhere, and there's pinups everywhere and rockabilly's everywhere, and apparently it's just a thing. There's always people fighting over who's more rockabilly, or who's a poser, or who's a fake pinup, or who is just doing this. She just wants to be a pinup because I was a pinup first, and she saw that I was getting attention for it, so now she wants to be a pinup. Maybe she thought it was awesome and she was introduced to something that she didn't know existed, and now she is in love with it and she wants to partake in it too. Why do you gotta hate on her for it? There's no reason for it. So it kind of made me think of the way the world is functioning in general. Not just pinup, not just rockabilly. It's just the way the world functions. And it got me thinking, it's like literally everybody anymore is constantly in competition with somebody else, and they spend so much time and energy trying to like like break down somebody else's character, and if they spent all that time that they devoted trying to make somebody else seem as bad as they think they are, they might actually be a decent human being. Because I have seen over a few years now the hate grow and the negativity grow and the judgmental attitudes and the competitive catty nature get out of control, and women are out of control. You're not put on this earth to compete with anybody. Unless you're literally in a foot race with somebody or a competition with somebody, you're not in competition with anybody. Did you know that? Like, I hope this isn't news to you. I hope I'm not shocking you. But just because you get up every day and you put your makeup on and you do your hair and you put on your good ass jeans and you go out and you see another girl who did the same thing, you're not in competition with her. You both woke up in the morning and had to put pants on because it's illegal to leave the house without them. You're not in competition with her. I don't know where this mindset came from that we constantly have to start making up stories about other people, and I'm sure guys do this too. I've met some really catty men who are more dramatic and catty than women, but for the most part, this is a really, really big female problem, and I'm speaking from one female to another. Y'all gotta get over yourself. Like, you have to. I was homeschooled my whole life. I went to public school for preschool, kindergarten, and a little bit in 3rd grade. That's when I started having panic attacks because I couldn't handle being around people. But I never had to deal with the bullying mentality of teenage girls and young girls. And so I thought I was like skipping out on this whole stressful section of life, when really, now as an adult, I'm 27 and I still deal with bullying women. How is that even a thing in 2016? Bullies are supposed to be kids that haven't learned how to socially treat other people yet, and as the parents of those kids, you're supposed to teach them that stuff, and if they're jerks, you freaking discipline them and crack them on the butt and tell them if they don't straighten up, they're gonna get in trouble, like real trouble. Not just, you better stop that, mommy said no, and then you go get back on your phone and drink your Starbucks. No, you crack them. And I'm probably going to be in trouble for that. I don't have to spank my kids because I put it in their heads right off the bat. Don't be a jerk. You're not a bully. And if you're a bully, mom's going to make your world suck until you realize that's not behavior that is okay in this planet. And if you want to act that way, I'm going to show you what's up. I don't care if you're my kid. If you're the troublemaker and you're the jerk, guess who's in trouble? You, not them. Nope. You're not allowed to act like a jerk. You treat people with kindness and respect, and if they don't know how to give it back to you, you're not involved with that person. Let them be jerks somewhere else, and you go on your way. Now all of a sudden, it's adults. And I can honestly say that going to the mall, I get looks from little girls that seriously make me worry about my safety. Little girls are horrible sometimes, and they judge me as a grown woman to where if we got in a fight, I'd go to jail. And if that's not okay, that's not okay. You should not be judging a grown woman just because she doesn't look like you. And that all comes from their parents not correcting their behavior at a young age. So they're growing in that same nature. And then all of a sudden we have adults walking around where women are literally destroying each other with their behavior, with their words and their action and their... I have seen grown women say things about people that I know 100% is not true, but they're saying it because they don't like them and they want to make them look bad. Why? Why are you going to waste that much time and energy just to be an ugly, catty person? My brain can't wrap around it. So I have, for instance, for me, There's several girls that don't like me. For what reason? I don't know, because I've never spoke to them in person. I've never said anything about them because I don't know them, but they're mad at me because they got in trouble for being jerks. So now they have to hold it against me for the rest of my life, because after all, I was wrong because I said, grow up, stop being a jerk to people for no reason. Now all of a sudden, I'm the bad guy. How does that make sense? Why are you going to spend all of your time doing nothing but talking ill about somebody when it's not even true? They spend every waking moment trying to ruin the character of somebody just because they're intimidated by them in some way. Who knows what that way is, but they definitely are, or they wouldn't be attacking them. If you have a problem with somebody, like if this girl did something to you that you feel like you really are a victim of her behavior or something that she did, be a grown up and go say, hey, let's talk about this. This is why I have an issue with you. This is how I feel. Let's talk about it. Oh, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm not sure why you feel that way. I didn't say that. I apologize if you thought that I did, and I'm sorry if it hurt your feelings, but that never happened. I hope that we can put this aside and start fresh, and let's be human beings. But instead, it's like, I'm pretty sure that she wore that dress on purpose just to make me mad. So now I'm going to go out and I'm going to spread all these lies and rumors. All these lies and rumors about her. And I'm going to say all this crap because I want her to feel horrible, and I'm going to look like this amazing, wonderful... You just look like a bitch, boo. It really doesn't look good. And she doesn't even know what's going on because she just got dressed that day. She wasn't trying to ruin your life by wearing a dress that you didn't want her to wear. She has no clue about it. So why are you going to walk around being a jerk? Everybody in this world is constantly living like they have to outdo somebody, or they have to one-up somebody, or they're always offended by something. Have you ever stopped to think that sometimes people do or say things and really have no idea that it offended you, and if you would just bring it to them like an adult, they might apologize for it? You can't be mad at people for thinking something, doing something, having an emotion towards something, being successful at something if you're not, and then attack them for it if they don't even know that you have a problem with them. I'm not really sure why I'm targeted by certain people. I live my life. I have nothing to do with them. I never talk about them, see them. I don't know who they are. They might as well be people that, well, I literally have never met most of them. I don't live my life trying to upset you, but you literally live every single day of your life trying to figure out a way to get back at people for things that they don't even know that they did. Women are out of control. Like, they are literally out of control. They spend every day trying to be better than some other girl in their life. Or they're trying to change who they are because somebody lashed out at them because they're ugly inside. So she said that you're fat. She said that you're fat because she wanted to upset you because she's lacking. She's lacking, not you. So what did she do? She found the most common, non-original thing she could say to try and upset you because she sucks as a person. And until she fixes her inside, you're never going to be good enough for her. So why live your life allowing mean girls to affect you with their poisonous, venomy bullshit? Because that's what it is. If I lived every day worried about how many girls in this world hated me but didn't even know me, I probably would never get out of bed. Because I've had girls lash out at me who have never met me. Majority of them. I don't think I've ever had a girl actually in my face say she doesn't like me. I mean, if you give a human being a chance, why does it have to be a competition? Why can't we just appreciate that each person is different? They succeed in different ways. they get different things, they look different ways. What are you competing with? If you focus on being the best you that you can be, you don't need to compete with other people. I don't wake up every day saying, I'm going to be better than Sabina Kelly. I'm going to show her up. What does she watch? Who does she think she is? She's nobody. Sabina Kelly has worked her ass off to get where she is. I don't put myself in the same category as her. I put myself in my own category because I'm my own woman. And if I want to make things happen for myself, or I want to meet goals that I have, it's on me to make them happen. Nobody else is there's no other woman in this world who's going to keep me from being anything that I want to be. Just because, I could be totally bitter at certain women because they're succeeding at something that I love and want to succeed at too. Why would I be bitter at them? Because they're doing a great job and they're getting what they want in life because they're working for it. If you're jealous of somebody because they have something that you want, why don't you put that negative energy into hard work to get it like they did? There's so many girls out there, they're like, and they cry about it. I cannot even tell you how many girls I have seen on Facebook openly bash magazines, clothing companies, websites, and places that have featured girls, or girls that have won contests because they didn't get featured or they didn't win the contest. So they bash those people because they didn't get what they want. Work harder next time. I probably entered 20 pinup contests on Facebook when I first started. I didn't win a single one of them. Ever. I've never competed in a pinup contest. Ever. I have no pinup contest titles. I've never been Miss Viva Las Vegas. I've never been any of the big main things in pinup and rockabilly culture, but look at me go. I'm flying. I'm going. I'm working hard. I'm doing my best. I'm not looking at Betty Sue over here or Junie Balloony over here doing what they want to be doing and comparing myself to them. No, I'm like, all right, this is vintage doll. What are you doing, girl? Are you doing the best that you can? Have you evolved lately? Have you done anything better than you did before? What can you change? What can you do? How can you top yourself? If more women focused on being better thems than being better than the girl over there, they might be nicer. I don't understand how you can live a life of such hate and ugliness and still wake up every morning and go out the door going, I'm beautiful. No, you're not. It doesn't matter how perfect your hair is. It doesn't matter how killer your wardrobe is. It doesn't matter how curvy you are, how skinny you are, how beautiful you are, how much your brows are on fleek. If you are spitting hateful, judgmental, competitive vibes towards another woman, or trying to defame her in any way by spewing out crap about her to other people just because you're jealous, you're not pretty. Sorry to tell ya, but you're not pretty. Like at all. If you treat people like garbage and you judge them and you condemn them for who they are and you do nothing but gossip, you're not pretty. If you talk about how someone looks, or that they're not good enough, or that they're fake and a poser and you're so much better than them, you're not pretty. Sorry. That's just the truth. If you're competing with other women in your heart and in your actions and in your words and in your thoughts and energy, you're not pretty. You're mean. And you're a hater. And you can't sit with me. I don't care how cool your image is. If your personality is catty and judgmental and you're a mean girl, I don't want to sit at your table. I don't want to be a part of that crowd. And I'm okay saying that. And if that means I have 5 friends compared to 30 fake ones, I don't care. Who's really winning here? So there's some thoughts. How do you feel about it? What is your take on the girl-on-girl hate of this day and age? Because if I have anything to say about it, it's that girls need to get over themselves. Just because you have a bunch of followers on social media, or because you can contour perfectly, doesn't mean you're better than anybody. Just because you have a whole bunch of pinup titles because you competed in your city's car show, doesn't make you better than anybody else. Just because you've been featured in several different pinup magazines doesn't mean you're better than anybody. Just because you met and got an autograph of somebody doesn't make you better than anybody. Nobody's better than anybody. And I definitely don't want to live my life trying to be better than anybody else. That's for sure. So, how do you feel about it? What's your take? Share in the comments below. Let's talk about it. I think that it's a good discussion, and I think that the only way we can change it is if we stand up as women and start speaking out against it and correcting people when we see it happen. I know I've done it multiple times, and you know what that got me? Lots of hate videos because they didn't like it when I said, "You're a mean girl. Sorry about ya. You take that makeup off at night, you're still a mean girl. Yeah, you can't baby wipe that shit." Nope, because that's deep in your soul. Hate is deep down in your heart and soul, and you have to Drano that shit out when you let it get seated. It's not good. It's not good at all. Nope. So that's what I have to say about that. There's a lot of hate on social media, and there's a lot of hate directed at everybody. You don't have to be a personality on Facebook like me. It happens every day. It happens to girls at school. It happens in small towns. Somebody's always competing with somebody, and somebody's always lashing out and being ugly. And it's our job to say, not okay. I don't want to be around you. You're a mean girl. You suck. And until you get control of your emotions and your lack ofs in your life and get control of them yourselves, I don't want to be around you. No, I'm not going to work with you. I'm not going to socialize with you. I'm not going to talk about you. You don't exist to me. Because you're negative and you treat people like crap. Ain't no skin off my back if you don't want to be my friend. I don't want to be your friend either. You talk bad about people that don't deserve it. There's a difference between talking about a situation that's factual and saying her attitude's really crappy and she judges people and she's mean and I don't want anything to do with her, then, oh my God, did you see her? We should go say stuff about her online. We should be bitches. Because that's going to make us so much better. No, it's not. You still suck. And you're still not better than her. You got a personal issue, you don't like who she is as a person, don't be around her. Don't be a part of her life. If you don't get along, that's okay. That doesn't mean you need to go talk shit about her to everybody else. Get control of yourself. Grow up. We are women. Grown-ass women. Get it together. I'm not competing with you. Stop competing with me. I'll let you win. There's the finish line. Go for it. Have at it. Have fun. Cross it. I hope you feel like you've accomplished everything in your life and you can leave me alone now. Get on. Here's some Gatorade. Just to quench your thirst. Because you thirsty, salty bitches. So that is the topic of today's Monday Coffee. I didn't know that that was going to be the topic till this morning, but it is. So I hope you enjoyed it. The only other thing I want to talk about before I wrap this up is there's going to be a lot of different things going on my page. You guys noticed that I started doing live chats, and they've been going over really well. I do them every Friday. I use a Facebook mentions app. You guys need to make sure that when you go to my page and where you can like it, you're also following me so you don't miss my posts. Facebook filters a lot of things, but you will get a notification when I go live, and when you click that notification, you get to partake in my live video, and you can comment and interact, and we can hang out. So I do that on Fridays, and I'm going to start doing it as often as I can so everybody can get a chance, because some people are working, some people's time zones are different. So I'm going to start doing that. Trying to do YouTube videos is hard. I kind of only have time to do this one. I want to start making more for my channel. But also I've always posted my content directly to my Facebook, and a lot of people ask me, hey, remember that time? And I'm like, that's on Facebook, I can't find it. So I have started a blog where I'm going to be posting all of my stuff from here on out, whether it's product reviews, style blogs, beauty blogs, discussions, topics, articles that I write. I'm going to be posting all of that on my blog, so you guys can always find old articles and everything like that. All of the links to find this will be below. You can subscribe to my blog and get an email whenever I post something new. I'll always be posting it on my Facebook page, so you guys can click the links to find it. So there's those. Also, I kind of feel like I should share a lot more stuff on my page than just me. So I'm going to start sharing a lot of fun content with you guys that I enjoy reading online, whether they're fun photos or fun articles. I recently shared some cool stuff, like I shared some red lipstick tips that you ladies really liked. So I'm going to start sharing a lot of that as well. Also, you guys have been making a lot of fun memes of me, so I'm going to be sharing those. But know that I love you guys, I appreciate you guys. The Vintage Doll brand is not just me, it's all of us, and it's growing, and we're helping change people with being more positive ourselves. So know that I love you guys. Thank you for spending time with me. And remember that you are in control of the days that fill your week. Don't spend all that time in competition with people who aren't even in the same competition as you. They don't know they're competing. Don't be a hater. Don't be a catty woman. Be kind. Be friendly. Do good things. Because you're in control of it. I love you guys, and I will see you next Monday.